The Sheffield Round Walk is a 15-mile loop from the urban to the rural at the southwestern edges of the city, taking in leafy parkland, woodland streams and pretty suburbs. Being a circular route, it can be started at any point, so for me, Abbeydale in the Sheaf Valley has been my starting point. Having left the busy A621, the route took me up a steep climb through Lady Spring Wood. Flippin' heck. Oh, short but steep climb. I think it's levelling out a bit now, so I'll just carry on. And when I get my breath back, I can say good morning to you properly. Okay, good morning. So, today, it's Friday the 7th of April 2023. Perhaps more importantly, it's Good Friday. Yay! So that means that I've got a few days off over the Easter weekend, which would be nice. I'm going to try and get out as much as possible because it's supposed to be a nice day today, tomorrow and Sunday. So if I can, I'm going to try and get out every single one of those days. It's supposed to be raining on Easter Monday, but we'll see. But so today I'm in Sheffield again. I'm sort of closer to the city this time. I'm actually about 5 miles or so from the city centre. But today I'm doing part of the Sheffield Round Walk. I've only ever heard of it fairly recently, but when I was doing some research online, I discovered it and I thought, yeah, that'd be a nice one to make a film of. So I'm going to do approximately half of it today and the other half next time. So yeah, what I'm going to do is, because I've parked up near Dore and Topley railway station, and I'm going to do sort of about 7 or 8 miles today, and then I'll get a bus back from where I finished today, and then that'll take me back near where I've parked my car. So I'm just going to sort of get on with it again today, because I'm not sure how the buses are running today, but we shall see. I gradually curved round in a clockwise direction as my path ran alongside the edge of a golf course. Eventually exiting the wood, I emerged onto a lane, turning left along it to descend to Beauchief Abbey. The 12th century Beauchief Abbey was founded by Robert Fitzranulph, Lord of Alfreton, who was said to have felt remorse at the murder of St Thomas Becket. Today only the western tower of the abbey remains, together with some ruins, including a wall, to the immediate southeast. The tower is attached to a chapel, now a church, built in the 17th century, but what remains is a scheduled ancient monument. The foundations of other buildings are visible, and the medieval fish ponds still exist. Oh, this is a delightful little spot. Wow, never been here before. Oops. Gate's running away with me now. Come back. Oh, absolutely wonderful. So even though this place is actually spelt Beauchief, apparently it's pronounced Beauchief. Yeah, so Beauchief Abbey. What a wonderful little place. Well, there's a lot of information on this information board. Fantastic. Well, I won't try reading this out today. Sheffield Round Walk took me east of the Abbey as I skirted around another golf course to head into Parkbank Wood. The Sheffield Round Walk is a completely new walk for me, so that's what's exciting about it. I've done a lot of research about it. Apparently it's very well signposted. Because so far I've seen plenty of signposts, waymarks, so technically you shouldn't go wrong and you shouldn't need a map. However, I have got a map of the route with me anyway, and I've also plotted the route on OS Maps app. But it'll be interesting to see how far I get today before I actually need to check the map. After a while, the path exited the wood to emerge onto Bocking Lane. I went right, crossed the road, then went left along another path into the next wood. Okay, I confess, I've just checked the map. That didn't take me long, did it? Well, to be honest with you, I didn't check it because I wanted to make sure I was on the right route. It's just really to see how far I've come, because I need to judge the timing today because I've got to get the bus back to reach my car again at the end. But I also want to just see where I am because I don't know this area very well. I just want to sort of check sort of which part of Sheffield I'm in. So this particular part now is Chancet Wood. Very pleasant woodland actually. Lots of people out today walking their dogs, so I don't blame them. So yeah, so at the moment I'm walking through Chancet Wood. Approaching another road now. Well, I'm guessing this is the A61. Turning right up the main road, I followed it as far as another Sheffield Round Walk signpost, directing me into more woodland. This is Cobner Wood now, beautiful. And just for the benefit of those people who have enjoyed my chats about supermarkets in some of my recent films, you may want to just know for the record, I've just passed another Morrison's at Meadow Head. The woodland path was now passing through Graves Park, Sheffield's biggest park in the southwest of the city. The park is a mixture of open grounds and woodland, with several streams flowing through it, and boasts lots of facilities for visitors, including a cafe, 2 children's playgrounds, and Graves Park Animal Farm, along with a host of sporting facilities. Oh, this is a really lovely open space here in this part of Sheffield. This is Graves Park. Oh, really nice. Well, it's a beautiful day, so I'm not surprised there's lots of people here. Yeah. So, there's a cafe down there, Rose Garden Cafe. Boating lake over there. Just the other side of that hedge, is an animal farm. Lovely. This will be a nice place to bring your family when you live in Sheffield. Nice place to go to on your doorstep. Beyond Graves Park, I emerged onto Hemsworth Road, which I followed for about a third of a mile as far as a pub near a large structure, partially hidden behind the trees. Right, so I turn off past this pub and walk down Ashbury Lane. I wonder why that pub's called the Water Tower. At the end of Ashbury Lane, the Sheffield Round Walk carried on down a path running alongside Lees Hall Golf Course. So having just checked my position again, I'm heading into the Gleadless Valley now. Bridge. Nice bit of sculpture. The route finally led me onto Lees Hall Avenue, along which I walked to reach a beautiful old building on the edge of Meersbrook Park. Bishop's House was built in 1554, during the short but turbulent reign of Mary Tudor. In 1884, the estate containing Bishop's House was bought by Sheffield Corporation and became Meersbrook Park. Today, it is kept open to the public as a museum by the Friends of Bishop's House, working in partnership with Sheffield City Council, who own and maintain the building, and Museums Sheffield, who curate most of the items on display. What an absolutely fantastic little building. I knew this place was here because obviously I've researched the Sheffield Round Walk, but being here in person and seeing it properly is, well, it's wow. And it's open to the public, I didn't realise that. Not today, unfortunately, so I can't go inside, sadly. There's a wedding on today, so that'll be nice. What a fab place for a wedding, eh? Oh well, I shall move on from this fantastic place, but I might have to come back here one day and go inside. What a wonderful place. It's a pity I can't go inside today, but there you go. Never mind. Yeah, I will come back and have a look inside one day. Anyway, I think I'm approaching another of the highlights on today's walk. Welcome to Meersbrook Park, Sheffield's panoramic view, painted by Turner. That is some panorama. Well, I knew that Meersbrook Park was the place where you get the best view of Sheffield city centre, but yeah, seeing it for real, wow. What a view. I think this is going to be a great place to stop and have my lunch. After my lunch, I walked down the path to exit Meersbrook Park, from where I headed towards another section of the A61. Right, I've reached the A61 again now. There's a very noisy dog near there. Okay. Following Little London Road opposite, the route directed me towards Broadfield Road. Another piece of sculpture. I soon crossed another part of the A621, where I followed the Sheffield Round Walk signs through the pretty residential area of Nether Edge, to eventually take a path just off Brincliffe Edge Road. So I'm walking along Brincliffe Edge now, and having just checked the map again, I'm not far from the end of today's walk, so very soon I'll have finished one half of the Sheffield Round Walk. Fantastic. In just over a third of a mile, the route directed me up some steps to cross the road into Chelsea Park. Chelsea Park. I think this is going to be the last of the parks I visit on today's walk. It's really nice to see so many parks in Sheffield. Its reputation of being a very green city certainly lives up to its name. Chelsea Park was originally laid out as the private gardens to the currently empty Brincliffe Towers in 1852, but was given to the people of Sheffield in 1925 by a former Lord Mayor and Alderman, Dr. Robert Styring. Okay, well, I'm exiting Chelsea Park now, so I've just got a few residential roads to walk along now, and then I finished today's walk. I've now reached Solitary Lane, which means I've finished today's half of the Sheffield Round Walk. Fantastic. And the reason I've actually chosen to end at Solitary Lane is because the buses go through here. Where I parked this morning, I can get a bus from here and it'll take me back onto Aberdale Road South. And it was just off there where I parked my car. So all I've got to do now is wait around for the next bus to arrive. So it'll be a 5-minute ride on the bus. Fantastic. So yeah, I've really enjoyed part one of the Sheffield Round Walk. Looking forward to the second half.